Do I know how to film videos anymore? Oh no. I've never filmed a video here before. Oh. Do I explain things at the beginning or at the end? Do I make you sit in suspense? Why am I here? Why am I filming here? What's happening? Okay, I think that is a slightly better angle. This is gonna take some getting used to. If I even post this. Oh, what is my life? My life has imploded in the last month. But we're fine. Hey guys, my name is Haley. And I'm not gonna address why I'm here at the beginning. You're gonna have to wait till the end for me to figure out a way to word this when hopefully Kate comes home and can help me word things. That's all I got. Hello. I'm here to film a life update and currently reading. I'm notoriously bad at talking about personal things on the internet, specifically on my YouTube channel for some reason. Also, this unexpected month-long break from YouTube was, as I said, unexpected. Everything in the last month has been incredibly unexpected. And here we are. So we'll discuss that later. But first of all, I'm going to get into a currently reading because I have actually been reading things. It's also going to be more of just what I've been doing in the last month or so. Not so much like book wrap-ups. I'm going to do that in my next video, hopefully, because I have 2 months to wrap up. But yeah. So we're going to talk the books I am actually currently reading and some movies and other things that I've watched or consumed in the last 2 months that were supposed to be in my last wrap-up. That didn't happen. Because of life. So, as for the things I am actually currently reading, I am currently reading with my eyes, but very slowly because my eyes don't want to read. Rosenies by Dana McSwain. This is a book I got in a little bookstore up in Ohio when we went book shopping, and I decided to pick it up. It's a little ghost story. Hyungwon is my bookmark, and it scares me every time I open my book because I didn't bring a bookmark with me, so slowly reading this with my eyes. Hopefully I'll finish it before I put up a wrap-up, who knows. And me and Kate have alluded on Instagram that we are currently listening to Empire of the Vampire. I have been looking forward to this book for 2+ years, 2.5 years since Jay started teasing it that he was writing a book about vampires, and I have been in such a vampire mood for several weeks now. So I've acquired a lot of paranormal books, namely about vampires and angels, so you'll probably see videos about that sometime soon because I'm going to have lists. But yeah, we are 25-ish, not even 25%. Oh, Scooby's going to start barking. Scooby is Kate home. Yeah. But yeah, we are listening to this on audio. It is a 27-hour audiobook. And that's all I have to say about that. Brief interlude for Scooby to bark. Kate is home. I don't know how to film videos anymore. I am currently filming. Honestly, this was going to be chaotic from the get-go anyway, so we're just going to roll with it. Now I'm sitting here trying to remember what I have talked about in my last currently reading, because I think I filmed one during the comebacks, but not when all of the comebacks had happened. So we're on the subject of K-pop now, which I've attempted to decorate with. If you saw Kate's last video, I hid a Chan in the background. Please go look for that. Yeah, we had Astro had their comeback, which I'm pretty sure I've talked about. TXT had their comeback. Big fan of Love or Loser. It's so good. I believe I've said Bamgyu is my bias. That was happening during Haley Kate time 2 months ago. Stray Kids just had their comeback. That's actually what happened. Hi, Scooby. And funnily enough, Stray Kids comeback happened the day that everything fell to absolute crap with my life. So there was that happened on the day of our first Stray Kids comeback since getting into them in January. Love that for us. And I also have been back on a little bit of a B2B kick because they had a comeback with Outsider. That was also fantastic. Oh, I forgot to say Thunderous. Didn't love it the first time, but also my life was falling apart that day. So I'm not sure if it counts. because I do actually like the song. Now, my favorite song on the album is The View, which is the second song that they decided to promote with. Scooby, come here. Come here. Yeah. It's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. She will be right back. I promise. She will be right back. I promise. So yes, lots of K-pop has been happening, especially since I've been here, because what else would me and Kate do? I'm realizing I'm not talking about any of these things chronologically at all. But my brain doesn't work anymore, so. How many times can I get up in the video? Because I don't know how to film anymore, let alone around other people. I've always been really bad at filming around other people. I've had to get used to it in my house, but I am not there anymore for the time being. So things I have watched. We binged a whole K-drama for the first little while I was here. We are in the middle of a currently running K-drama. We watched all 3 of the Fear Street movies, which I actually liked a lot. They were very, very fun. If you have not seen them, they're based on the R.L. Stine books that came out in like the 90s question mark. Those were very fun. And I also finally finished Supernatural season 6 because I remembered how much I love Supernatural and how much I love Castiel, because Misha Collins has been all over the internet lately and is releasing a book of poetry. And Misha Collins is the only person on this planet that can make me buy and pre-order a book on poetry, because I don't like poetry, but I love him. So the K-drama that we binged and finished was About Time, which is this world in which the girl can see people's clocks and when they're gonna die. And that concept sounds fantastic, but it got so convoluted somewhere in the middle of it, like most K-dramas in my experience. And I ended up like I would give it, like, if I was rating it on the scale of books, like a 3-star, maybe a 3.5. There was one storyline we really hated that had Rowoon in it. Rowoon from SF9, who we are familiar with. It is a K-pop group that we enjoy. So that was a bizarre plot line. And the main couple were cute, but also got very frustrating after a while. So concept, great. We ended up liking one of the side characters more by the end of it, which seems to be the thing that also happened with Crash Landing on You when we binged that 2 months ago or so. And then we are currently watching Lovers of the Red Sky, which is Ahn Hyo-sep's drama. I loved him in, oh my gosh, what's it called? Abyss, which has so far, hello.
I'm gonna get my laptop. Bye.
Bye. But yes, Hyo-sep has so far been my favorite Korean actor that I have seen. I haven't seen any of Unu's dramas yet. Aroha Don't Come For Me, but I am planning to. I think this is only like the 4th K-drama that I've watched, so I'm still a newbie to that realm. But Ahn Hyo-sep has become one of my favorite actors, and so I will watch anything that he's in, which is why we're watching his currently airing drama, which is a historical drama with a lot of fantasy tendencies that have something to do with Satan. And the first episode was wild. I think we're on episode 5, which isn't out in sub yet, so that is most of what I've been watching. I think I talked about the documentaries in my last currently reading. Everything is a blur because the last month has been tumultuous, to say the least. And then random things that happen. A couple weeks ago, I got re-obsessed with Darren Criss, and because my family brought up Glee, we had a whole debate about that. So I have re-downloaded all of Darren's music. If you didn't know, I don't think I've ever talked about it on here. Darren Criss is one of my favorite human beings on the planet. I've been obsessed with him and his old theater troupe Star Kid since I was like 14. I've definitely talked about Star Kid on here because I got back into them at the end of last year. And Darren's just one of my favorite people. So I found out that he's been putting out solo music during the pandemic, and he just finally put out his little EP. And I have yet to listen to all of them, but I've listened to about half of it so far, and it's very, very fun. And then one other thing I've been binging that I feel the need to note, because that was all I did for like the week that I was packing to come down here, is I binged all of Mr. Ballen's videos. Scooby-Doo of a sock. Mr. Ballen is a YouTuber in which he just tells, like, I would say scary stories, but he also just tells like stories very well, just like very binge-worthy content. He also has a TikTok, which I do not, but I know a lot of people that I've tried to show him to are like, is this the guy from TikTok? And I'm like, I don't know, probably. And sure enough, he does. But he just tells stories in a way that I enjoy, and I've always been someone that really likes like listening to stories, especially like thrillery, scary stories. So big fan of him. If you have not heard of him somehow or not and are on my YouTube channel, please go check him out, because he kept me sane during that week, because I kept thinking, well, at least my life isn't as bad as all of these people's lives with the stories that he tells, which is probably bad, but you know. Is that all it's been up? We've been watching a lot of K-pop, lots of K-dramas. Oh, we're currently working our way through Hannibal. Hannibal's a show that I watched a million years ago, like when it was airing like 10 years ago, and I never watched the 3rd season, and when I got here they were rewatching, well, Nico was rewatching, and this is mostly a rewatch for me except for season 3 because neither of us have seen it, and we were showing Kate Hannibal, so that's what we've been doing while we eat dinner, which is hilarious because what a show to watch while eating dinner. But I've been really enjoying that on top of mostly K-dramas and K-pop is what has been happening, and we're trying to remind ourselves that we can read things by starting with a 27-hour audiobook, because that makes perfect sense. But yes, that brings us to the fact that if nobody has figured it out yet, I am in Kate's house. I am in Georgia, and it's honestly a long story. I don't really know how to explain it because, as I said at the beginning, really bad at talking about personal things on the internet. So I don't even know where to start. But yes, for the time being, I am staying here. I might do some sort of Q&A. I don't really know what to do or how to speak on what happened. Like, I have not been kicked out of my house. That was not part of this, but I did choose to, at this point in my life, I was like, okay, certain things have changed and I have the ability to go somewhere. And a very close friend obviously was offering, so I'm here now for at least a couple of months, and after that an indeterminate amount of time, and we're just kind of going day by day because we're still in a pandemic and who knows what's going to happen with that. So yeah, I've been avoiding the internet for like over a month now because I don't really know how to explain anything. I don't even know how many people in like my real life still watch my YouTube channel, so I feel like I'm gonna find out in comments and stuff. But here we are, reading really long audiobooks, watching lots of K-pop. That is one nice thing about all of this, is that we've been able to binge through so much K-pop that we've been meaning to get to for like a year because living in the same house makes that much easier. Also, if some of you are here that are not somehow subscribed to both me and Kate and you don't know who Kate is, this is probably 10 times more confusing and I apologize. This is what I'm doing instead of talking about my life. I've mostly been selling a lot of K-pop stuff here, so if you're a K-pop stan, I might leave my Twitter in the comments below in which I am making sales posts. Ooh, that would be smart. I don't know how many K-pop stans I actually have on here, but I am selling a lot of stuff currently for monies because K-pop is like investing. Am I right, ladies? I feel so awkward. I hate this. Talking to people on the internet when I don't know what's going on in my own life is very stressful to me. I was also just going to take like a really long YouTube break, but I don't want to miss spooky season, which it was Kate's reason for coming back from her hiatus. I also realized that she went on hiatus and this happened during her hiatus, so there is no context from any side of what's going on. So that's been a fun run-in of coincidences. I also feel like I'm talking very quietly. I'm so sorry. I don't know how to talk to a camera anymore. It's been like, because I think the last video I put up I had filmed like a week and a half before, so it's actually been well over a month since I filmed, and that's always a weird time. But yeah, I am here for the time being. You might get more Haley Kate content if and when we do post things. We're trying to, at least for spooky season. And then we'll reconvene and figure out what else we want to do. I think the next thing I'm going to upload is a wrap up. And then I will slowly, hopefully, be able to explain what is going on. If you want to see more from me or want more interaction, I also will answer questions because I don't know how to just explain things. I'm better at answering questions. I will leave my Instagram down below because I'm starting to post back on there, and I have been for the last couple of weeks. I've also started posting like early reviews or just like ratings of books that I read on there because I noticed Kate has been doing it since she's been on hiatus, and that's actually a good idea to give like little snippets of what I'm reading and like what I thought of things throughout the month. So if you would like to follow my Instagram, please do that as well. But yeah, life update in Georgia with Kate. Watching lots of K-pop and sometimes reading because we are still technically booktubers. I don't remember how to end my videos. Oh no. I think my thing is, hope you all enjoyed this. Did you enjoy me rambling? I don't even know if this footage is usable. I've been ranting for 20 plus minutes. What am I doing? Yes. What is my outro? Thank you all for watching. Please talk to me in the comments down below because I'm bad at sharing things on the internet. And I will see all of you guys next time.